What you do is you make sure that my rights are protected. That's what your job is to protect my rights. You're not here to be a law enforcer. That's a backwards policy. It's you are in charge of this building.
I am not in charge of this
Yes,
building.
you are.
I am not.
Yes, you are. So then I can walk past you without you attacking me? I mean, I'm not trying to bump into you, but can I pass by you here? Or are you going to stop me physically from passing by? Are you going to pass? I mean, I'm asking you, are you going to stop me physically? He's blocking the entrance. I can't get in, so I don't understand. Dude, I would love for you to meet me at the gym, take off that gear and see how you do. I don't think you would do very good. You'd get worked.
Don't get twisted.
You better grab me while you got the badge on, bro. You better grab me while you have it at the job, because you wouldn't grab me outside of that job, bro. It wouldn't last 2 seconds, brother. 2 seconds.
Are you threatening me?
In case you don't know, this is Chili, and he's the owner of the YouTube channel Delete Laws. That's Delete LAWZ. So he goes to the Arizona Justice Center, and what does he get? A whole bunch of injustice. Now, this is just a snippet of a longer version of this video. The longer version runs about an hour and 36 minutes. I've wielded it down to about 25 minutes, and I picked out the highlights, but I do highly suggest that you go check out his channel and check out this video. I'll leave the link in the description and in the pinned comment for you. Let Delete Laws know what you think of his work. Don't forget to visit his channel, subscribe to him, and hit the bell notification icon. He's got a lot of great content on the channel, and I'm sure there's way more to come.
So let's dive right into the video.
No. Let me correct you, sir. Your job is to uphold the social contract. That's your job. I'm sorry that you've become a tyrant.
Thank you.
No, you're a tyrant, dude. You're an absolute tyrant.
Pursuit of a Mazda heading south on 3 Points Road.
Here's the deal.
If you guys don't know, when you hear the term security state, police state, that's what this is. These people have taken the authority of my constitutional rights, and they are violating my constitutional rights by not allowing me to enter into a publicly funded building. They're violating my rights. These people are going to hold themselves personally accountable for violating my rights. Now, when the cops get here, they're going to tell these guys, you have to let him in. That's what's going to happen. That's what's about to happen. And if the cops don't let me in, then they hold themselves in contempt of the Constitution, which would be a 1983 civil rights violation. That's what's happening right here, right now. They're not allowed to do what they're doing. This is unconstitutional. This is against my rights. And we have, if you don't, like I said, if you don't flex your muscles, you don't get to use your muscles. So then I can walk past you without you attacking me? I mean, I'm not trying to bump into you, but can I pass by you here? Or are you going to stop me physically from passing by? Are you going to pass? I mean, I'm asking you, are you going to stop me physically? He's blocking the entrance. I can't get in, so I don't understand. Dude, thousands of people are going to see you doing this. You're violating my rights. You have to admit the reason you're stopping me is because I'm press. No, you have to admit that you're stopping me because I'm press. Say that on the camera, so I have a civil rights.
You can't come through because you're filming.
I can't come through because I'm filming. That you violate my rights,
sir. The
sir.
press is allowed to come in here and film if they get permission from the court.
I don't need permission.
Which you don't have.
I am the press, and I don't need your permission.
While you're filming.
I want to come in.
Sir, you're not coming in while you're
physically
filming.
stopping me. I'm gonna walk in as soon as you move. You can't stop me from coming into.
I guess that means I can't move.
Then don't move. But you're violating my rights right now. You need to let me go by. Dude, I would love for you to meet me at the gym, take off that gear, and see how you do. I don't think you would do very good. You'd get worked.
Don't get twisted.
Oh, see my ears, bro? I teach it. Don't get twisted, brother.
Don't be twisted.
Don't get twisted. Come down to the gym. Come down to the gym.
I don't need to go to the gym.
Come down to the gym. Let's see how you do.
You have no clue.
I'll bet you would take like 15 seconds before you were done.
Clue.
Before you were done. Before you were done, brother. Before you were done. Before you were cooked. You'd be cooked goose, bro. You'd be cooked goose.
You have no clue.
Well, come down to the gym. I'll give you the address.
That's all I'm going to say. You have no clue.
Well, come down to the gym. Let's, like gentlemen, let's respect each other. You better grab me while you got the badge on, bro. You better grab me while you have it at the job, because you wouldn't grab me outside of that job, bro. It wouldn't last 2 seconds, brother. 2 seconds.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just saying. I'm saying I would love to meet you at the gym. At the gym.
Threatening me outside of my gym.
Oh yeah. Oh
job,
sure.
man.
Oh sure. Yeah. Go ahead. It's on. Hey, douchebag. It's on camera, douchebag. It's on camera, douchebag. Fucking douche. You fucking douchebag. It's on camera, you fucking pussy. It's on camera. But don't come over here and cahoot and be like, if he comes through, we're gonna grab him. Dude,
No.
you better grab me while you got that badge on. That's your only hope. Don't you ever bow up to me in real life. Sir, he just pushed me. I'm just trying to walk through. That's all I'm doing. I'm not putting my fists up to you. I'm just trying to walk through. He's literally physically running into me. He's stopping me physically from entering. Are you guys police officers? Yeah. I'd like to file a complaint, and I'd like you to respect my rights. That's what I'd like to happen right now, sir. File a complaint? Yes. I want to file a complaint of my constitutional rights being violated. So I need you to take a note of it because I'm going to file a lawsuit. Come over here. Okay. Wait, are you gonna? I need you. Did you pledge allegiance to the Constitution? Okay, then I need you to let me in the building so I can do my business.
Well, I can't let you in someplace.
Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you are. You pledge allegiance to the Constitution. That is a security stand. That is not my constitutional rights. You pledged allegiance to the Constitution, sir, meaning that you have to let me in.
Well, I've never done that before. So
Well, then, can I get your name and badge number?
Officer McCarthy.
McCarthy. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. Okay. I won't be mean to you, McCarthy. Okay. I mean,
But as far as letting you into the building, I can't let you in.
but that's incorrect.
Well, yeah, you're right.
This is a state-funded building, meaning that I have a right to use my constitutional rights. So if you should get a supervisor down here because, Mr. McCarthy, I hate to tell you this, but you're opening yourself up to. I don't care if it's a county building, a state building, a federal building. I have a right to walk in and use my First Amendment right to be press in any publicly funded building in America. And I'm here to flex my rights. That's what I'm doing. You're making a big mistake, dude. You're making a big mistake. You're making a big mistake.
How you doing, man? Let me get your knife. Sir, no.
Now you're blocking me on
This
this.
magnetometer's not even on, not in use.
Well, I don't have any weapons on me. I'm not armed. I'm a non-violent person. So why are you stopping me?
It's not on, it's not in use.
But tell me why you're stopping me. If I'm not.
Come on through. Sir, stay on that side.
No, I'm coming through, dude. You have to admit that you need to let me go by. Once you're done, I pick you up off the mat. I'll shake your hand. I'll treat you like a gentleman.
Ooh, you have no clue.
Let's find out. I'll give you the address. But you're violating my rights right now. How long is this going to take? Why are you stopping me from entering? Why are you stopping me from entering? Why are you
You have a
stopping?
duffel bag that hasn't gone through an x-ray?
I'll put my duffel bag with the x-ray, no problem.
And you're recording still.
And I'm recording. That's why you're stopping me, because I'm recording?
For both, yes.
Okay, I'm more than willing to put my duffel bag through the machine. Can you put my duffel bag through, sir?
Not till you're done recording.
I'm going to record as my duffel bag goes through the machine. You're not allowed to stop me from recording. Don't you understand that? You're denying my right to be press. You're violating. I don't. There's no rules. There's no laws in there. There is no law that I cannot record. Dude, you don't understand what you're doing, dude. You don't understand what you're doing. You're making a huge mistake. So listen, I don't want to violate the rules that you guys have as far as security is concerned, but you can't deny my right to be press. You're breaking my right. Dude, my camera hears everything you say, you clown. You clown. It's on camera. Those are not fighting words. That would be Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire, 1942. See, while yours says elementary school, mine says constitutional law scholar. You're a clown, dude. It's on camera. I never threatened you. I would love for you to meet me at the gym. Well, then scan my bag and scan me.
You have to turn your phone off.
For why?
You're not allowed to film in the court.
No, that's wrong. You don't understand, when you say that, you open yourself up to civil litigation, you personally.
I gave you the documentation.
I don't care what the documentation says.
Read the documentation.
No one's challenged it before, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm here to challenge that document.
File a lawsuit. File a lawsuit.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm
Then
waiting.
do it. Then stop talking about it and do it. Go hire an attorney and file a lawsuit, but stop talking about it.
Are you on the citizen side of freedom, or are you on the...
I'm on you doing what you say you're going to do, which is to actually file a complaint.
I'm going to,
You will not
brother.
do it. No, you won't. All you guys say you will, and you never.
Really? Really? What does that say back there? What's that say?
Yeah, you have a shirt that says it, but you're actually. I can get a shirt that says it. I can go down to Kinko's and get a shirt that says
Go watch
it.
my channel, brother. You'll find out.
If I watch your channel, that would mean that I agree with you being a jackass.
Oh, I'm a jackass?
Yeah.
I'm here for your rights.
You are.
I'm here for your rights.
Right. So why don't you file a complaint? Actually put the
I have to wait for the police to get here to file a complaint against the police department
But
for
when are you
violating.
going to actually sue somebody instead of talking about suing somebody?
Dude, I'm suing 7 people right now.
What's your case? What case number is it? What's your name?
I need to
Where
answer.
can I
I need
find
to
it?
answer to you.
Where
Look,
can I find
delete
it?
laws. DELETELAWZ. You can watch the cases play
I
out in
wanna
court.
watch them. I
No,
want
they're right here, Captain. They're right here,
I
Captain
want to look them
Sabaho.
up, though.
Delete laws. DELETELAWZ.
Okay, so if I go over to the Secretary of State and look it up, I'm going to see pleadings.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
I'm going to see them
Go
or
ahead.
I'm not?
Go ahead.
Not go ahead. Are they actually there?
Just
Simple
watch the
question.
channel, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So you didn't even file anything.
Oh, I didn't? Are you sure?
I just asked you if you did, and you won't say that you did.
Of course, I'm suing 7 people.
Okay.
7 different entities.
If I look them up, are they going to be in there? Yes or no?
Sure.
Is that a yes or is that a no?
That's a yes.
You won't even answer.
Oh, I won't answer. And whose rights am I here for? Yours or mine or both of ours?
You're here to get attention. And actually
I'm here to get attention. That's why I do this. That's why. You see what happens? You have citizens who are unhappy that I'm here for their rights. You're physically in the way. I can't push you, dude. How you say that? Malinsky? Malinovsky? Cool name, dude. Cool name. I would usually give you a fist tap because I like physical confrontations, but I can't physically have a confrontation with you because I can go to jail for touching you for battery. If I put my shoulder into him, it's battery. It's the legal definition of battery. If I physically touch him, it's the legal definition of battery. Remember that. If I put a finger on him, it's battery. If I blow on him, it could be considered battery. Remember that. Remember that. So you can't touch him. If you touch him, if I put a finger on him, that's battery. Remember that. And then you had some clown who works in the district attorney's office or as a lawyer, which by the way, they claim they have to pledge allegiance to the bar, which is the British Association. It's not even American. And the reason why you pledge allegiance to the bar is because you then pledge allegiance to something that isn't the United States Constitution, it's the British Association. I mean, these guys are physically stopping me. I mean, how do you think you're right? Because you have a piece of paper?
Please don't bump me.
I'm not gonna bump into you, bro. I just explained to the
Don't
viewers
back it,
that it's
please don't bump me.
I'm not gonna bump into you, dude. It's battery. It's literally battery if I run into you. You could press charges against me if I touch you. You know that, right? You can literally press charges against me for touching you. For taking a finger and putting it on you is battery. Or harassment or assault. Depends on how you see it. But you stopping me right now from entering into a building, you're violating, and you said specifically you're not letting me in because I'm filming. That's a violation of my rights. You know that, right?
Is it safe?
Those gentlemen right there, sworn oath to the Constitution, are those actually police officers? If those are actually police officers, I'd like to file a complaint right now. Because you can't violate my rights. That's not how it works. I didn't leave any trash. And I want to
Clean.
and I need a supervisor here so that, because I'm going to have to sue you too. If you don't uphold the Constitution, you're working outside of the scope of law. If you don't uphold your oath to the Constitution, I'm telling you, McCarthy, you seem like a nice guy. I don't want to sue you, but I'm going to file a lawsuit here if I don't get to get in that building. You see, I mean, this is what I do for a living. This is what I do. If you guys don't let me access in this building today,
What's your reason to be in the building?
I have business to do here. So if I have business to do
He
here,
wants a supervisor over here.
I need a supervisor here. Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Officer Bush. So you're recording me right now.
Yeah.
Are you guys body cams on? Can you make sure your body cam's on? And when you walk in this building, you're allowed to film, but I'm not allowed to film?
No, we can't. There's a lot of places we're not allowed to film either.
Right. But the thing is you guys have to understand, if you don't uphold my constitutional rights, you're working outside of the scope of law, meaning that you hold yourself up to personal civil litigation. And once
Even if you were to get into the building, you'd probably right. You'd probably have the supervisor's approval or our supervisor to go in there.
I don't need approval to walk into a state-funded building,
I'm
gentlemen.
just saying you want a supervisor.
Well, because I have to make sure that I go up the chain of command before I file civil litigation, which is what I'll do next. I mean, I'm telling you guys, Mr. Bush and Mr. McCarthy, you guys will be listed in that civil litigation. And that works outside of the color of law, meaning that even if there is qualified immunity in Arizona, which I don't think there is anymore, you guys are working outside of the scope, meaning you're personally liable. And you can have a department that pays for your lawyer, but the process of it, and eventually it ends up on your jacket. And then that affects your overtime and that affects your pension. And you guys seem like, I mean, nice guys right now. So I don't want to do that to you. What I'd like you to do is get a supervisor here, allow me to enter the building, conduct my business.
But we don't control this building, so I don't know why
You
you're asking
have-
us to enter the building.
No, you have
don't
a,
have control on
that's a
this building.
security guard. You have a right to go over there and tell him,
No, we
this
don't
man
have
has a
right
First
to go
Amendment.
over and tell him to
You're not the law?
disregard. Oh, not over that building.
This is a publicly state-funded, publicly building, bro.
Okay, it's not my building.
Bro,
They have their own rules.
but
So
you have,
You
okay.
need to talk to the presiding judge over
See, this is why you talk to these guys.
This is why
Let,
we gave you this paper too.
but that doesn't, that's
Because you
policy.
cannot-
You guys are law
Tell me.
enforcers. You're not policy enforcers. I'm trying to help you guys here. You've never met anybody like me. I'm trying to help
No,
you.
we have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Really? Have you been sued yet for the 1983? Have you had civil litigation filed against you under 1983? Then you've never met anybody like me, buddy. Not even once ever. Because you don't understand the depths I'm going to go here. You guys are going to let me in this building. I will film inside this building. And if I don't, I'll sue everybody here. It's up to you. It's up to you. But I'm telling you, Mr. Bush, you've never met anybody like me, buddy. This is your first time. And you're going to find out when you have to go to court for a 1983 civil rights violation. You are not upholding the Constitution. You are dishonoring your oath that you made. It's a big mistake. It's a big mistake. You guys know. They don't know, but you guys know. This is a big mistake. I'm giving you plenty of warning right now. You need to get a supervisor here. Of course I'm upset. My constitutional rights are being violated, and you guys who have sworn an oath to the Constitution are not upholding them. I have every right to be a little bit upset. Now, I'm not a nonviolent person. Of course I'm upset. He's coming here and telling... Mr. Bush just told me he doesn't...
You didn't hear what I just said.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I said you can be upset.
Okay.
I didn't say you can't be upset.
I'm upset. Yes, I'm upset.
I didn't say you couldn't be.
I am upset. He just told me he doesn't have to uphold his oath to the Constitution.
That's not what I said.
That's a security guard. You go tell him, get out of the way.
That's not my job.
Yes, it is. It's your job to uphold the
X-ray
Constitution.
47.
Let me explain it to you. The reason why police are here is to uphold the social contract. Do you know what that is? What you do is you make sure that my rights are protected. That's what your job is to protect my rights. You're not here to be a law enforcer. That's a backwards
That is
policy.
not my building.
It's you are in charge of this building.
I am not in charge of this.
Yes,
building.
you are.
I am not. In
Yes,
charge of this
you
building.
are.
Whatever you think.
Your
I am not in
job
charge
is
of
to
this
uphold my rights under the social contract. That's why there's police here. Your job is to not enforce policy. You're working outside of the scope of law. It opens you up to civil litigation personally. You have no idea what you're biting off right now. It'll affect the rest of your career, sir. I highly recommend you go in there and tell security guards, this is unconstitutional. I've sworn an oath to the Constitution. Let this man in.
Let me call my boss.
Yeah, I'm going to get your boss on the phone because this is going to cost the city lots of money. Lots of money. You've never met anybody like me, Mr. Bush. You're going to find out that. You don't have a right to deny me my... It's like talking to a child. He doesn't even know what his job is. His job is to uphold the social contract. His job is not to enforce laws. That's a backwards notion that was created in the 80s. It is not his job to enforce laws. His job is to uphold the social contract. The social contract that I agree to be a law-abiding citizen, if he upholds my rights, that's what his job is. That's what his entire job is. I mean, you guys do understand the social contract, don't you? Do you know what the social contract is? The social contract is the prophylactic over natural law. Natural law would mean I can do anything I want to you because I'm a free human being. The prophylactic over natural law is the social contract that says I'll agree to live under a set of laws and not be a Neanderthal as long as the government upholds my rights. That's what police are for, to uphold my rights. They're not here to enforce laws on me.
He's on his way over here.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a passionate constitutionalist. You guys are. There's natural law, meaning that I'm free. I could do anything I want.
Okay.
Now, I agree to live under a set of laws if you two gentlemen uphold my rights. I don't go in there and smash that desk and beat everybody up and say, I'll do what I want, because I agree to live under a series of laws. I've agreed to that. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I won't violate your rights, just like I don't want you to violate mine. I won't physically touch you because that's against the law, right?
Right.
Your job is to uphold my rights. That's what your functionality is. That's what you're supposed to do. That's your functionality, is to protect my rights, not to enforce laws on me. Your job is not a law enforcer. Your job is to uphold the social contract. Do you not understand that? Or have they drummed it out of you guys in the academy? Your job is to ensure my rights.
Okay.
Your job is not to enforce laws.
All right.
But Mr. Bush just said he can't. You should go in there now and tell the security this is unconstitutional. This man's going to have a...
Talk to my supervisor, so he's on.
No, but you have the right. You swore an oath to the Constitution, Mr. McCarthy. You swore the oath. You are the law on the scene now. What if there was no supervisor? Do you forget what your job is? Your job is to uphold my rights. That's why you're here. I insisted they called you, not them. You're supposed to uphold my rights.
What is it you want to do in there?
I want to do my business. I came here to do my poster right here. I came here to do my business.
What did they tell you?
They told me I couldn't come in because I was filming. My First Amendment doesn't end at a courthouse. Your job is to uphold my First Amendment right. Then do it. You go in there and say, this is unconstitutional. He has every right to film in here. That's what you're supposed to do right now. That's why I insisted they called the police. Then do it.
You said you want to talk to my supervisor.
I would like for you to do it, Mr. McCarthy. I'd like for you to walk in there and say,
You
this
didn't
is...
like our answer, so you want to talk to
So you told me no, that you won't uphold my rights?
We said we don't have any control over who lets in this building, and we can't authorize you to come into this building.
Sir, that is their policy. Are you a law enforcer? Okay, their policy...
We don't control that building.
Control?
We don't control that. We don't allow people in. That's not our job. It's not to run that building. They determine who they
What is
want
your
in.
job then?
Apparently you know more than I do.
I do know a lot more than you do.
So,
That's
but
fine.
I'm telling
But-
you, my job is not to control who they let in.
No, your job is to protect my rights. That's literally your job. That's why we have police.
Our job is to protect everybody's right.
Right,
Not
but
just your right.
right,
everybody.
right. I agree with you.
So there's people going in there
Right.
to do business.
Who have no expectation of privacy in a
No,
public
they
area.
do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. That's why I can sue you. That's why you'll be listed on the lawsuit and you'll be listed on the lawsuit. I'm trying to help you guys, man. You should go in here and just do the right thing right now. That's what you should do. Or you guys are going to face for the first time, Mr. Bush, you met people like me, you're going to face a 1983. And I don't know, you don't know if that is or not, but you might want to
What
look
is
into it.
1983?
It's a civil rights violation, which
I
I
thought
will...
maybe it was the name of your group or something.
No, the name of my channel is called Delete Laws.
Delete laws.
Delete Laws with a Z. I'm suing a lot of people. I'm suing you guys next if you don't uphold my rights. If you don't use, give me a simple example. If you do sprints every day, then you can do more and more and more and you're physically fit. If you don't do sprints every day, then you lose that ability. If we don't flex our rights, we lose our rights. And right now, Mr. Bush over here has lost focus of what his job is. You've lost focus, sir. Your job is to protect my rights. And anybody in there to protect their rights. In a public lobby, they don't have any expectation of privacy, none, especially a state-funded public lobby. Now, inside of a courtroom, even there, here in Arizona, it's already been determined that I can film inside of a courtroom. Did you know that? An auditor named Direct D filmed
Well, I've
his...
seen people, I mean, there's cameras in courtrooms. So.
You have a camera, there's cameras all through here. How come you guys can film me, but you won't uphold my rights to be free press?
We're not saying you can't film, we're just saying we just can't let you in the building. That's it.
Yes, you can. Those are no,
That's
listen,
very-
you
this is
have
more of a county
authority.
building
I
than
don't-
it is a city building.
So frustrating that you just said that. I just explained to you. You have pledged an allegiance to the Constitution to protect my rights. If you don't protect my rights, you are not doing your job.
Now we'll be sued.
Yeah, you'll be listed on the lawsuit. It'll be against the city of Phoenix et al. You'll be listed, and those guys will be listed. The security company will be listed. It's called ETALL. That means etc. is what it means. Just like in the slaughterhouse cases of 1873, it wasn't against the Slaughterhouse Association, it was et al. So just so you know. You guys, I can't believe that I have to explain to you guys that you guys aren't upholding my rights. That's really sad. There are people depending on you guys to uphold our rights. Are you going to enforce mandates next? Do you arrest people for not wearing a mask? Okay.
I have a mandate.
Okay. They tried to tell the guy going in there they had to put a mask on.
Yeah, we dealt with that. It's like people's policy compared to what
Policy
the state
versus
does.
law.
Yeah.
Okay, so their policy is that I can't film in there. Is that my
Have
constitution?
I arrested anybody wearing a mask now?
Okay, so you're not enforcing a mandate, but you're right now not letting. I tried to walk through security. If you allow them to not let me walk through, then you're allowing them to enforce policy over my rights. Your job, your functionality as a human being is to protect my rights.
But for you to do that would have to my supervisor to talk to their supervisor while you do that. So
No,
did
you hear he just said he needs his supervisor to talk to their supervisor for my rights. He needs their
Speak to a supervisor.
You didn't walk in and tell them, move out of the way, he has a right to film.
So he wants to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, so that means you no longer have an oath to the Constitution because I requested a supervisor?
I'm just going off what you requested.
Okay, you can walk in there right now and say, this man has a First Amendment right here, please let him go through. And that's what we should be doing.
I know you think I have the authority to do that, but
You do.
It probably wouldn't happen even if I wanted to.
The security guards would tell a law officer that they're not gonna let him do what he wants? You think I can tell you that? If I told you I'm gonna go ride your bike, what would you say? You're under arrest. That guy not upholding.
You said it? No, I wouldn't say you said it. A lot of people say they would do it. If you did it, you try to steal it, I mean, it's a different situation.
And just so everybody knows me, I won't break the law. I won't break the law. In any way, shape, or form, I won't. I'm for law and order.
Let's overturn Terry.
Terry versus Ohio, which most cops do is a Terry stop. The tip of the spear of the police state, prison state is from Terry versus Ohio. And I started teaching in 2021, and I haven't stopped. And the thing is that the reason why people follow what I do is because I follow through and I file civil litigation. That's what I do.
So I'm guessing you're an attorney then?
Oh no, I'm not. I wouldn't pledge allegiance to the bar. To the British Association. I wouldn't do that.
The British Association?
Right. The bar is not an American thing, it's a British thing. I mean, I'm going to take the bar this year in California because I'm going to run for governor of California. So I'm just going to pass the bar. I don't know if I'm actually going to get my bar card.
You have to have a lot of you to run for governor?
Nah, it just lets the people know that I'm not just some YouTuber, I'm actually highly educated. It just shows the people that he's passed the bar. Even if I don't take the bar card, it still means that I've passed the bar, which makes it legal for me to practice law. And then I can give people legal advice who hit me up and ask me for legal advice. So, but you guys should right now. You should walk in there right now.
I want to say the call was completely different, wasn't it?
Oh, what'd they say on the call?
It was a female.
They said it was a female, not me.
I think it was a male.
Was it? I didn't say that. Did you have a different shirt on?
No, I've worn the same shirt the whole time. I mean, I'm very upfront with people. I'm very upfront. Hey, how you doing? What's your name, badge number?
Jason Smith.
Mr. Smith, how you doing? How you doing? I'll be respectful to you if you're respectful to me.
And what was your name?
Chili. My name's Chili. The name of my channel is Delete Laws.
Okay.
You guys, I have no problem identifying myself to you. No problem. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to flex my rights. I'm here to film in that lobby. And I have every right to do that. That's my constitutional right. My constitutional, let me finish, Mr. Smith, before you say anything, because I don't want you to be listed on the civil litigation for 1983. If you don't let me in, then yes, you are going to be sued. And this is what I do for a living. I do it all the time. So I came here to flex my rights. That's why I'm here. I have business to do inside of there. I brought my bag with me to do the business I have. But Mr. Smith, your job is to enforce my rights. You're not a law enforcer. That's some shit from the 80s. You're here to enforce my rights. Now, they have policy that I can't film in there, but this is a state-funded public building. If you come here now and you don't uphold my rights, I'll sue you. And I'll sue him, and I'll sue him, and I'll sue the security company. And that's what will happen next. So you
have every right to do that, but they told you you can't be here, and you can't be on the premises.
Are you trespassing me?
I'm not trespassing you. I'm saying
then I'm not leaving.
For trespassing.
Oh, you'll arrest me.
Yes.
Oh, if I don't leave. So under threat of arrest,
you're now committing a crime if you don't leave.
Oh, so you're not going to uphold my rights?
I'm telling you to leave, as they've instructed you to leave. That's all.
Right, but you're enforcing a policy and not my rights, sir. I'm just having a conversation with you. You
you
got here
to
for 10 seconds and now.
Walk over here, so you're off the property. And then you walk on the property.
So you're making me leave the property?
Yes.
Because I'm not, I want a matter of record. I'm not willingly walking off. He's telling me if I don't leave, that he's going to arrest me. And so as a man of law and order who respects the social contract and the rule of law, I'm going to do what he tells me to, because if I don't do what he tells me, he's going to arrest me. That's what he just said. Instead of upholding my rights and going against their policy, he's told me he will arrest me. So I'm going to throw this plastic bottle away right here. And then that's it. All right, X Factor, get the litigation ready. That's our next step. Okay? Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, 100%.
So this is Sergeant
Jason Smith?
Sergeant Jason Smith, badge 08018. 80. So you're making me leave under threat of arrest.
Again, for the third time.
I just want to be clear, dude. When it goes to court, I want to make sure everybody knows.
Yes.
Can I get your business card, please, sir? Anybody got a business card I can have with me?
You have it on video.
I got it on video, but I like to have the documentation. I like to put it on the.
Let's walk this way.
Sure, sure. He's told me that if I don't follow his orders, he will arrest me. Okay, okay. I mean, you understand what you're doing, right? You're violating your oath to the Constitution. You understand what you're doing right now.
I understand you're trespassing if you don't leave.
I'm trespassing in a public building where I haven't deserved the peace.
You were asked to leave.
But they don't have the right.
Trespassing.
They don't have the right to tell me to leave.
I'm not here to debate, sir. I'm here to get you off the property. And
No,
get off the property.
Let me correct you, sir. Your job is to uphold the social contract. That's your job.
My job
I'm
is to
sorry
keep
that you've
the
become a
peace.
tyrant.
Thank you.
No, you're a tyrant, dude. You're an absolute tyrant. You are an absolute tyrant.
No.
What's that?
Don't be in the street.
I'm standing right here.
What? You're the street.
There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's the clown right there. Well, here we go. Here we go. Yes.